Hello, I am in my new classroom and it is gonna be my first day working on unpacking everything. So this is gonna be a process. It's not gonna be happening anytime soon. The custodians still need to get in and like clean the carpets and stuff, but I am able to start unpacking my stuff, at least on like the shelves, and get a little bit organized. So this is all my stuff currently. Like, it's just everywhere in this pile. My friend Kristen, who is moving out of this room and she's gonna be staying at home with her little boy, Owen. She has a lot of her stuff out. The first grade teachers are gonna be coming down to look at this stuff to see what they want. She has a few things back there that she's gonna take. But otherwise, like the shelves will be staying, and I need shelves. This is one of our other teammates, third grade teacher stuff. So I can, like, all those cabinets and stuff are emptied. All of them are back there. So I'm gonna just kind of start going through and getting stuff put away that I can. That way I don't have as much of a pile sitting here. And then when the custodians come to, clean the carpet, they don't have as much to have to move out. So I wouldn't call it really classroom setup because I'm not gonna set anything up, but more like classroom unpacking day one. I might move around some of this stuff a little bit to think about where I might want it, but we'll see as we go. I don't really have a plan. I'm just gonna start digging in. So let's do this. Okay, I have actually gotten so much more done than I thought I would. I thought I would just, I don't know, I didn't think that getting stuff into the cupboards would help that much, but I got in a groove and I could not stop. So I'm gonna show you where I'm at, and then I'm gonna just kind of clean up the rest, like off the floor onto the counters. Let me just show you. Ignore these boxes, they're leaving, but I have this cupboard organized. Sorry if I'm out of breath. The bottom two shelves are gonna be games for students to play. And I have that light in there because if it's indoor recess and we have a movie on, they can grab that, plug it in so they can see a little bit better. So we have games for them in the bottom two shelves. Then I have some just kind of random STEM supplies like plates, cups, string yarn. Next shelf is gonna be math manipulatives. Top shelf's more random stuff. Now the labels make it look super organized, but they're not all correct. Like that top left, I don't have any serial ramps, so that one's not right. So anyways, over here we have like extra lids. I don't know why I hold on to all these. They're from like my library bins because they came with lids. So I just kind of have them. Probably could get rid of them, but oh well. These are like some black lights and stuff for Glow, Jenga, and Glow Day. Some of my games I've gotten from like the same people where I got Giant Jenga, that's Giant Checkers. And then I'll probably change the supplies that I have in here, but for right now that cart fit in this spot like perfectly. It's like perfect fit, and you can still access the drawers easily. So I like that that's out of the way, because otherwise it's kind of an awkward, narrow space to be able to put anything. So this cupboard is good. I like this one. So we're gonna close this one up. This one is done. Over here on the counter is still kind of a mess. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get stuff off the ground, because when they move everything out to clean the carpets, because some of this stuff is just, will need places on the ground. Some of it I just don't quite know yet. But underneath here, we have our Ziploc bags, and there's like some cloth bags and some plastic bags. I'm not sure what those are, but I feel like they're like drying racks for art. So I'm gonna keep those. And then I have some extra Kleenex. These drawers, some were empty, like this one was full. Rulers and math stuff, so I might move this over to where my math stuff is and make this more like art supplies. This stuff again was all here. Extras, I put tin foil and random stuff in there for now, and then chalk that was in there. So these I might change what's in there, but for right now that stuff was in there, so I'm not going to mess with that. And it's stuff that's staying in this room that the teacher's not taking, so just gonna leave it there. And then here we have some extra bins, and then the garbage cans, basketball garbage cans I use for some review games. So that's what's over here. This is the corner where I'm just gonna put all my stuff for now. So like tables, chairs, those drawers where the students keep their Chromebooks and stuff. It's gonna stay in that corner. I have all my black cube shelves up front for now. I'll probably keep 2 of them here, but this way they're just, we're at least out of the way, and I can kind of make sure that my stuff is in the back of the room. Then I was able to get my library area set up. I was nervous because in my old room, if you remember, I didn't have any bookshelves. I had my library in those old cupboards that were super narrow, and I loved it, but I didn't have any bookshelves. So I was nervous I wouldn't have enough space with what she had in here, but everything fit. I had 36 book boxes, and if I didn't use the top, I could only get 16 on each one, so I could have only gotten 32 of them. So I went on the top as well, so then I can get 40. So I have 4 extra down here that aren't labeled yet, but that way I have room for new books. And then in the middle section, I have all the picture books, and these were books that need to get put it back into their bins. I was just too lazy to figure out where they went. So I put them on there for now, so at least they're on a shelf out of the way. So I'm loving our little library area up here. This white cube shelf I could have used, but I actually don't need it, so I'm not going to keep it if I don't need it, so I'm going to let a teacher take that. This is all of her books that the first graders and other people are going to come through and have access to. Actually, all this stuff's hers, and it's nothing that I want. There's like a little stage, that cart's already been claimed, a little table, so nothing I need. So I'm going to organize this a little bit better since I kind of moved some of it, so that way when they come in it's not a complete disaster. But what I am going to do is block off my area with my tables that fold up. That way they know that anything on that side is mine and don't accidentally snag anything that's mine. So this whole area and the stuff on this table is all of her stuff still. I was able to get my desk back here, and then I didn't fill in these shelves down here yet because I don't know what I really want there for sure. I'm just gonna try to stack stuff up on here so it's off of the floor so the custodians don't have to move it all out awkwardly. So I'm feeling really good. Like, most of my stuff's put away. The area behind my desk is the spot where I'll need to do the most stuff for like putting away. But the next time I come in here, it'll be pretty much like setting up my tables where I want them, because obviously it won't be until after they have shampooed the carpets, so I can get my table set up and I can get some stuff on the walls. So that'll be exciting. I did move my carts back here. So these are mine. These are where the students keep their stuff. Their book boxes will go on top of there. This stuff is Kristen's, and I think it's a mix of curriculum, a mix of stuff she might still want, and stuff for the other teachers to go through. So I'm not going to touch any of that. Again, kind of just want to get my stuff put away, but I want to respect that she still has stuff in here and still wants people to be able to come through and grab her stuff. I didn't want her to feel rushed, but I've been talking with her, and I think we're good. So it worked out for me to be able to start unpacking some of my stuff today. But like, remember that huge pile of stuff that was here? So I'm feeling pretty good. Okay, it's time to go home. Let me show you where we're ending for today. So this is when you walk in. Again, none of these 2 shelves is mine. That stuff is. Stuff on the table is Kristen's. All the stuff on the floor is Kristen's. So I blocked off, and I'm on wide angle, so this room's gonna look bigger than it is. But I blocked off my area, my stuff with these tables, just so people know. So I have my drawers, chairs. I'm gonna keep that easel. I had a 2-sided whiteboard that I gave away because I liked the easel better. I think just like the angle and a little bit smaller. I don't think I'll need that shelf, but my coworker thinks she's gonna want it, so I'm gonna save it until then. If she doesn't need it, then we'll let somebody else take it. My library. And I got all the garbage and stuff cleared away. I just threw some stuff up on the shelves over here. So again, that's just off the floor. Not my stuff. Is my desk. I didn't leave anything on the floor other than my fridge though. And there's nothing in these cabinets of mine yet. They're emptied. I just didn't know what I want in there yet. All this stuff for me to go through. And those are my books and binders and stuff. There's nothing in those binders. They're just extra. And I just kind of didn't want to do anything back here until her stuff's gone. And I don't want to, you know, be like moving that stuff because I think that's stuff she's keeping. But yeah, I don't know when I will be in here next. Obviously not until after the carpets are cleaned, but that'll be time to put stuff on the walls. So I have this huge bulletin board I need to put stuff on. I have one bulletin board here. And then I have kind of like the old chalkboard on the sides. I feel like I'll probably cover that up with something. And then that little strip on the top. Otherwise, and then that bulletin board back there, that's kind of about it. So obviously I'm not going to have everything up and ready. I just will have like the paper and the borders. And I like to put up their pictures and our like class family wall, some pictures of book characters, stuff like that. So that'll be the next time. So thanks for tuning in for this unexpected first day of, I said not setting up my classroom, but it kind of was. But again, next time we'll put stuff on the walls or I get our tables put out, and probably we need one more day and we'll be ready to go. So I will see you next time. Goodbye.